Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything.
The fans have waited and wondered, would it happen? Now it has happened. Now it's all about his debut. Good evening. Tonight the spotlight falls on North London. We find ourselves at the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is first leg action from the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Champions League. It's Arsenal and they face Paris FC.
Well, I've been looking forward to this one ever since they were drawn together. They're two excellent teams with a host of top-quality players. This should be a really interesting first leg.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And a good-looking ball. Was it a great clearance? Well, it comes to nothing in the end. We saw the situation developing. Well, the tactical back and forth between the two managers promises to be fascinating.
Yeah, it's always been tense between these two. This won't be any different, I don't think.
Trying to open them up. Might finish! Oh, we've just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish showed great composure. Just to look over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Depay. And finding their flow. And a chance to whip it in here. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Declan Rice. Very quick thinking there. Rice. Must be. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Popov. Lazar Zamajic. And you don't want to lose possession there. Should score! And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
And here it is again. 2v1 against the keeper, and they make no mistake. It's a well-taken goal in the end.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And a throw in for Arsenal.
Happy birthday from your friend Jonathan Fish.
Arsenal have given it away. Teammates available. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Can they get one back? And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And that's a great finish from Depay. 1v1 against the keeper. He never looked like missing. That's a top-class finish.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Declan Rice. Now with Gyökeres. Fabio Vieira. Excellent vision. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Decisive pass. Oh, good finish. An absolutely breathtaking spell. We were ready to write them off, but not anymore. All square now.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again at 2-2. Declan Rice. Deflection then over the touchline. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Reyes. Marcel Ruiz. Great effort to keep that one in play. Ready to break, perhaps. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Gyökeres. Gabriel Martinelli. A really effective shielding under pressure. Spot on with that tackle. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Wolves. Just went slightly awry for them there.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Quick counter could be on. Well, he could run onto it here. Can he finish? Super stop. Well, it was very much on and close.
Well, I have to say, that was a really exciting attack. Just didn't have the finish.
He doesn't have to do it on his own. And he's broken free. Opportunity still there. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway, and I have to say this game is everything I hoped it would be. Well, we're into the final half hour. Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal have given us away. Another game from Liga for you to enjoy with us on
can he finish this?
TV. Really committed defending. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Now sending it in. Particularly good corner there. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. And passing it well. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Couldn't hang on to it. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Sacha Boey. Lopez. Ilan Kebal. Counter-attacking chance. Super pass. Sent through. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Bowie. Couldn't quite find his teammate. Trossard. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal, but still they're in this. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Well, he keeps going. Good-looking pass.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
And a fine cross. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Using his strength to shield the ball. Threading it. He's through. Trying to tee it up. And teammates around him. Opportunity. Well, not clear yet. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
The final whistle, and the visitors currently in control on the back of a lead in this first game.
Well, they were great going forward, but if they are to go through, they'll need to defend better in the second leg. Today they were far too open, which left them vulnerable to the counter-attack.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
Lazar Zamardzic.
Some questions regarding the match. Thank you.
Well, the camera is focused on one man here. As the league's top scorer, it's no surprise that our cameras are focused on him. The big question now, can he... Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray, and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we've got live action for you from Liga and McDonald's on the way. Your thoughts on this game then, Sue?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Bon courage, un bon match. Bon match, bonne chance. Salut, bonne chance. Merci, bonne chance. Merci, salut, bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci. Joue bien, hein. Merci. Bon match. Merci.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Yeah, looks like a conventional 4-4-2. You don't see it too often anymore, but it should give them a really stable platform both in and out of possession.
Working the ball really nicely. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Well, you can see the confidence from the start, can't you?
Yeah, they've got a strong record against this team, and it shows.
Sorry, Sue, chance here maybe. The first blow of the day struck early, 1-0.
Well, here's the replay, and probably one of the simpler finishes you'll see this week. From that sort of range, there was never really any doubt that he put it away.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. The attack broken up.
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lacked that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
Dennis Popov. Oh, could be here. Genuine chance here. Oh, they've scored now. And you have to feel for the goalkeeper, having to keep them out single-handedly. Where were the defenders?
Well, here we can see the replay. This is what you always get taught to do as a kid. Look for that far post, make it difficult for the goalkeeper, and always follow in. That's what happened, and that's why they get the rewards.
So off we go, 2-0 the score now. Plenty of space to attack now. A chance to cross here. Decent chance, but it's travelled straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. pass out wide, and they're using it. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Mashovic. Showing good wit with this attack. Moving the ball well here. Oh, should score! Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. It's a misplaced pass, bordering on a missed kick possibly. That's way off. Could take things forward a notch here. And delivered into the middle. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. They really need to get bodies back. And the tackle spot on.
Yeah, he was on his toes there to get it away.
Goodness me, who wants to keep it? A move of real promise developing. Really good pass. Now for the fight back. It's in, and this game isn't lost or won just yet.
Well, here's the replay, and it's the way he uses his body. The defender is tight, but he manages to get a yard of space to get his shot off. It's really strong play, that.
And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. The play is set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Puts the ball into the box. And nothing coming from their play in the end. Under a fair bit of pressure here. From 2 goals down to drawing. What a reaction this has been.
Well, look at this. He does so well to find the pass. Great vision. And then 2v1, the keeper has no chance. But they still have to stay focused and finish it off, which they did with ease.
Someone's got to do something about this. And the attack is over. Depay. Now here's an invitation. Well, given the position. Position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Fantastic opportunity squandered. They're making a change here. Mashovic. Good work to regain possession. Lovely incisive ball. Now composure needed. It's there, and into the lead they go.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end, but he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
And the game kicks off with the score now 3-2. Good cross into the middle. Unable to find anyone with that. Got into the middle. Now there could be a chance to counter. It's a really promising break. He knew what he was doing there. And she does produce the yellow.
Yeah, it wasn't a good challenge, was it?
Ball one, well read. Well read to gain possession. Oh, they've nicked it and can now push forward. And they might be in, and it's been given as offside. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. And the ref blows for a foul. Free kick awarded. Mashovic. Well, some here will, of course, be very happy with the score, but a few fingernails to be bitten before the end.
Well, I've really enjoyed this. We all want to see goals, and that's what we've got. I just wonder if there's still more to come in the closing stages. Defensively, they've been shaky at times, but they won't care if they get the win.
Now a sense that a late equaliser could be on the cards. Taken away, terrific. Well, far from the most accurate pass you'll see today. Throw in to come. He hasn't got away with it. It is now a booking.
Yeah, and it's a good call by the ref to let play continue first.
Peruato. That's a good pass. Now, can he equalise? And it's all over, with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
Yeah, it was a close game, lots of energy from both sides, quite evenly matched, weren't they? But I think they deserved the result overall.
Merci à vous de nous accorder quelques instants après ce match. Merci beaucoup pour votre disponibilité.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we're now out.
Well, real excitement here. The signing has been completed and we're about to see his debut. Will he hit the ground running? Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. It's Paris FC up against Arsenal.
Well, it's advantage to our hosts today after that first leg. It's going to be interesting to see how they go about the game. Do they stick or do they twist? I'm sure the fans will be expecting more goals, though. They won't want to see them sit back, so hopefully we'll get a good game.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. Crossing towards the far post. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Really being closed down and didn't like it. Fabio Vieira. On to Gyökeres. Martin Ødegaard. Benjamin Henrichs. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, and he's got a good record, but every match is a new battle, and we'll see if he can keep this going.
Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. An encouraging Arsenal move. Will it be? Save, but still a chance. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? That's a nice looking ball. Under pressure, can he finish? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
With a lovely bit of skill, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Declan Rice. Now with Gyökeres. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Did a good job of cutting it out. Bowie. Possibilities for them to counter. Teammates in the middle. Just fizzled out completely. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, big chance! And that changes things just a bit.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Cross could be useful. And there the move ends for now.
Yeah, it was good work rate off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
Gyökeres. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Declan Rice. No, high quality defending. Lopez. Quick break could be on. Could play it in. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Declan Rice. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Gyökeres. Fabio Vieira. And a chance. Ødegaard. Free kick is what's been given. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. Well, possibilities in the centre. And making sure there was no danger in the end. And the counter-attack looks on. That's really good and effective physical play. And a chance, Ødegaard! And he clears the danger.
Yeah, it's about getting rid and getting his team up the pitch, isn't it?
Throw in here for Arsenal. Another game from Liga for you to enjoy with us on EA TV. It's Paris FC up against Olympique Marseille. Work out. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Benjamin Henrichs. Victor Gyökeres. Fabio Vieira. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Arsenal have possession again. Fabio Vieira. Plenty of support here. Genuine chance. And squandering the chance. Good heavens.
Well, he's got to score that. It's a huge opportunity to equalise.
Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Noni Madueke. Well, that's not textbook defending. Rice. Top-class defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Trying to connect. And darting through. And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, the move was all about the light and pace of the break. They burst back so quickly. And what... The finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looked so confident running through.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Nottingham Forest. And he has options available. Well read to ease the pressure. Martin Ødegaard. Could be threatening. Surely! Can he convert? Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he's caught it well. Very unfortunate.
Israel Reyes. Can anyone stop him? Oh, it might be. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Gyökeres. Showing a great defensive instinct. Has eyes for goal. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Well, good idea. Opportunity here, and a goal! He's put it away, a celebratory moment.
Well, just look how he gets his head up, spots the run. It's a lovely pass. And all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Benjamin Henrichs. Vivian. Martin Ødegaard. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, that was fully deserved. By far the better team over the 2 games, and I'm sure there's going to be tougher tests to come, but they'll be full of confidence going into their next match.
No two ways about it, he really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he was class today, and so were his teammates. They'll be happy with the result. Everything positive seemed to go through him, and he thoroughly deserves all the praise that he's getting.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time.
Merci à vous d'être ici. Nous allons pouvoir commencer. Voilà, c'est terminé.
A game that could go a long way towards deciding who will be crowned champions. What a match in store. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker Sue Smith. And all systems go, ready to bring you pulsating action from Liga McDonald's. It's Paris FC versus Olympique de Marseille.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
And the lineup for the home side.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
Michael Murillo. And now with Aubameyang. Rabiot. And Aubameyang in control of the ball in that advanced position. Pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in.
This is so impressive, isn't it?
Intelligent ball. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the replay, and it's fantastic play in the box. Marked tightly, he does so well to just turn and find that yard of space. It's a really good finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Through the middle. Determined defending. Jonathan Rowe. Aubameyang. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. The art of beating your opponent. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammates. He's in behind. And he's got it scored to level it again.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Jonathan Rowe. And Højbjerg with it. Rowe. Højbjerg. Marseille moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Rabiot, immaculate placement. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about. Just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Rabiot. Delightful pass. Aubameyang, and there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Pobitие. Arthur has it. Promising possession, this. And good safe hands on display. Pressure applied. Really clever pressing. Oh, might be. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, watch how he lifts his head up, spots the run perfectly, and what a strike that is. Lots of pace and power, and the goalie just can't keep it out. It's a good finish.
Kebal. Sacha Boey. How did they let that attack come to an end? Ready to break, perhaps? Can they use their pace? And it's opening up. Just couldn't get it through. Over it comes. Well, far from the ideal header. And the goalkeeper had it all the way. The first half here comes to an end. Well, I must say, he really has been the poster boy for creativity in this game, Sue.
Yeah, he's really pulling the strings in attack, isn't he? Picking the right passes and keeping things flowing. That assist was great too.
And back in business here. The first half story, one of Marseille dominating. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? Jonathan Rowe. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And that'll be a Marseille throw-in. Pobitие. High-tempo football. Lovely weight. Opportunity. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from Ligue 1.
They're in here.
And in range. Super challenge. Wow.
Yeah, he's recovered the ball well there. I thought it was almost certain to be a goal.
Good conditions for the counter. Possession, the most important thing. And good anticipation. Might work out. Can he put it away? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Look at this lovely ball threaded through. Really good vision to set it up. And once he's through, he stays cool under pressure and just slots it home. It's a superb finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Aubameyang. Now Rabiot. Arthur has it. A league that always seems to produce fine young players. Ligue 1, an action coming up on EA TV. It's Olympique Marseille, and they'll be taking on Racing Club de Lens.
Yeah, it should be a cracker, that. Certainly worth watching.
Showing a great defensive instinct. Now, options are plenty. And reacting almost instinctively. Great defending.
Oh, it's great awareness there to see the threat, wasn't it?
And again, negligence when in possession. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. A real opening now. Surely. In it goes. A three-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, here it is again, and it's shocking defending, you have to say. The keeper's left in an impossible position, and no wonder he's furious. It's a really poor goal to concede.
15 minutes left for play. An impressive run. Electing to cross into the centre. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Can he put it away? Quick break could be on. Now with Greenwood. Rabiot. And now with Aubameyang. Pobitие. And the throw-in coming up for Marseille. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Marseille have lost it. Good-looking pass. Oh, big opportunity. Well, they've pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And then 2v1, the keeper has no chance. But they still have to stay focused and finish it off, which they did with ease.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion.
Well, they're managing it well at the moment, aren't they? They're playing out the game tactically now.
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
They certainly weren't at their best today. The passing just wasn't incisive enough. They kept getting caught in possession, and they'll know a big improvement's needed for the next time out.
Merci de nous accorder ces quelques minutes après ce match pour répondre à nos questions. Merci, ça a été un plaisir.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. My name's Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith, and we've got live action for you from Liga and McDonald's on the way. It's Paris FC and they take on Toulouse.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
Bonne chance. Merci, bonne chance. Merci. Salut, bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci. Bon match. Bon courage. Merci. Bien, hein? Merci. Bon match.
Here's how Paris FC line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
No sign of stopping yet. Decent delivery. And you can't get much closer than that. And cleared well away from goal. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for PSG. It's now 1-0 with only 2 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. Dunham. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. They're being afforded too much space here. Good cross into the middle. It's not away yet, but he can't do anything to keep that one out. You can see the frustration, tinged with fury at not getting more protection from those in front.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
And we're back underway at 1-0. Mark McKenzie. And the ball won back. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Christian Caceres Jr. Played in with that. Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. Well, nothing to get excited about at the end of it. Memphis Depay. I'm afraid that's careless. And he's in there. The keeper quick to get across and make the save. Corner kick played in. Denied last second. It's put out of play. Corner given. And the ball comes in. Got there first to react, but has headed it wide. Oh, that's really well cut out. It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here. Surely now, open goal. No better sight for a player than an open goal in front of them. Easy.
Well, if we watch this again, it's an open net. They're not always as easy as they look, though. Sometimes you overthink the finish. He certainly didn't.
So off we go. 2-0 the score now. Caceres Jr. That's the perfect way to protect the ball. Ball one, well read. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Okay, it's time to cross to Alex Scott now because there's been a goal elsewhere.
Yes, another goal for PSG. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection and it's gone in off the wall. They're ahead by 2 now with 46 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. Caceres Jr. Closed it down well. Christian Caceres Jr. Now, what can they do from here? They might get caught on the break here. Now, here's an invitation. Found superbly and in. Well, there's another. They're running away with it now. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, the pace on the counter's so dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
So 3-0 now, the lead ever more commanding as we start again. Could take things forward a notch here. Oh, that's sloppy play. Oh, it's in. Oh, yes, what a way to silence this crowd.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off. And then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
3-1 then as we get started again. That's a good ball. Christian Caceres Jr. So much space to attack. Breaking up pace, this could be dangerous. And that might have ended up being better than it has. Placed right into the goalkeeper's zone, and he's caught it. It's a misplaced pass, bordering on a missed kick possibly. That's way off. Substitution coming up. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And the flag's up. It's offside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back on side. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Now, something's happened in one of the other matches. A goal. Over to you, Alex.
Yes.
Hang on, goal here, maybe. And that puts a really impressive seal on what has been a fantastic performance.
Well, let's take a look at this again. The cross is great. It's difficult to defend, but it's all about can someone get on the end of it. And it gives the attack the advantage. Then a brilliant top it off. Met it with real confidence. That's a good goal, that.
So another kick-off after another goal, and it's surely over now. Really good pass. Oh, real opportunity. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Here it is again, and he catches this so well. It's a great technique. The power just takes it past the goalkeeper.
So the score now 4-2 as the ball gets rolling again. Now they've got possession. What can they do from here? Taking this on. Oh, great save. Goalkeeping of the highest quality. A sub about to come on. And the ball comes in. Christian Caceres Jr. A really good interception to take the ball. That's a good pass. Oh, not what the idea deserved. I'm sure he scored them in training. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some of the play today was great to watch. They moved the ball quick and created some really good openings. It's a good result.
Merci à vous d'avoir accepté de nous répondre avant de regagner le vestiaire. Voilà, un grand merci.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Yeah. That's all the time we have for
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we're getting down to the wire in the UEFA Champions League. Tonight, the first leg of the semi-final coming right up. It's Paris FC against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the visitors may be heavy favourites to get to the final, but this has the makings of a great game because the hosts have a well-drilled defensive unit, are athletic when they press the ball, and are threatening at set plays. It should be a good one, this, Derek.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Chance for Dembele. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
Succeeded in winning it back. Well, he can't really hide from this in statistical terms. Not facing one of his favourite opponents.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much to turn things around. A good start will be important, though.
Have no interest in... And an opening! And a goal! The opener in the semi-final! First goal of the contest!
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It took a nick on the way through. Played over. And going far too close to the goalkeeper. A chance to whip it in. Must be! And the keeper more than equal to the task. Who's going to get on the end of it? And a goal! An end-to-end game! And they weren't behind for long!
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, I think he's in the form of his life at the moment. He just seems to be playing with so much confidence.
Can he finish? Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Plenty of support here. Delightful pass. And the cross smuggled away. Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. This to put them in front. And the keeper denies them from the spot. And over comes the corner. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Could be troublesome. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And in with a real chance. With determination there for all to see. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Ilan Kebal. Nicely played. And a goal! They would not let themselves get disheartened. Now they hold the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And the ball is moving again, and the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Popov, now in a more than decent position. And nothing comes of this attack.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Opportunity here. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then it's a brilliant finish from Depay. He just hits it so cleanly. What a good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Ferreira. On to Neves. He's in here. Opportunity you can put them away like that.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Underway once more. This is far from being in the bag. PSG making sure of that. Crossed into the penalty area. Whilst unable to make anything of the cross. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front.
Yeah, you're right. He needs to impose himself on this game. He just hasn't done enough to get away from his marker so far. Unless that changes, they're going to struggle to turn this one around.
So they get the second half going here. And played in. Oh, it's off the post! Well, no way through in the end. Dembele. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Out of play, PSG throw-in forthcoming. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Teammates available to square the game. In it goes, but it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Saw the situation developing. Well, you want to make sure you stay with us for more live action from Liga right here on EA TV.
Oh, big moment here.
Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Substitution it is for PSG. Sacha Boey. Emega. Will Sloppy in possession. Another game from Liga for you to enjoy with us on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Nice.
So I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
That's a good-looking pass. Very quick thinking there. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Depay. And there it breaks down. Dembele. And teammates around him. Did well to win the ball back. Timely intervention. Oh, good idea. Keeping it out. 15 minutes remaining. Danger building. Dembele on the ball. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Might be a chance here. And it's got to be. And a goal! It's the leveller. And I'll tell you what, that's the way to silence the fans.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. Depay. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. And it's played into the centre. And simply couldn't beat the first defender. Lee. Can he finish? Oh, surely this time. And getting enough on the ball to steer it away. Nesh. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. A goal! They've done it on the rivals' home patch. Will that be the decider?
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. A chance to whip it in. Oh, this looks useful. Still could be dangerous. And the attack fizzling out. Full time then, and job done for PSG. They will carry an advantage with them into the second leg.
Yeah, that was a tight game, and I think they just about deserve their lead, but it's a slender one, and they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, I thought he had a good all-round performance today, only emphasised by the late winner. An extremely important moment, and boy, did he deliver.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that's all.